Are you craving sweet potato pies and this is your first time making it and you don't know what to do? Well, you found the right video. Today, I'm going to show you the easiest and most efficient way to make the best homemade sweet potato pie you ever had. Let me show you what we're going to be using. Okay, so of course we got our pie crust. We got 2 of them here. You're going to need sweet potatoes and you can adjust these to however many pies you're going to make. We got our Eagle brand condensed milk. We got some brown sugar. We got some butter, unsalted butter. We got some Mexican vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, honey, which is that secret ingredient. We got some white sugar and we got 2 eggs. Like I said, this is quick and easy, so let's get to cooking. Okay, so the first thing we want to go ahead and do is get all of our potatoes in the pan. And you just want to put them in there, any size pan, large one, small one, just make sure they in there. And they got a little space. And then you want to just get a little bit of water and pour it on the bottom. Okay. All right. And then we're going to get them in the oven and we're going to preheat our oven on 350. We're going to bake them for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, but we're going to check on them about 1.5 hours. Okay, so the oven is preheated and we're going to go ahead and put them in there. All right. We're going to open the oven. Okay, so they've been in the oven for about 2 hours, so we're gonna go ahead and check on them. All right, and y'all see they nice and done. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and turn it off. And then we're gonna leave them in there for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. You also can set them on the counter for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. And then the next thing we're gonna do is go ahead and peel them and get them ready to blend. So a trick that we wanna teach you is that once you got the potato peeled, you wanna cut it against the grain. So the grain is gonna go this way. And so you're gonna just cut it like this. And what this does is eliminates you having a stringy pie, okay? Okay, and we're gonna mix them still, but you wanna give them that cut so that way it's nice and smooth. All right, and so we're gonna peel the rest of these, get them all cut up, and then we're gonna go to the next step. Okay, so we wanna go ahead and add in all of our ingredients, and we're gonna start with our butter. So just gonna unwrap it and throw that whole thing in there. Okay, and then we're gonna open our Eagle brand milk. And then we're gonna get our honey in there. Okay. And then we're gonna get our cinnamon, vanilla, and nutmeg. All right. And then we're gonna mix in our brown sugar and our white sugar. We're gonna give it a little mix and then we're gonna blend it. We got it blended a little bit and we tasted it, so we added a little bit of sugar and we're gonna go ahead and add a little honey because we need a little bit more of that too. Okay? And these are the steps that you wanna do before adding in the eggs. And then we're gonna go ahead and add in our milk. Do a little at a time and I'm gonna blend it and then I'm gonna add in some more. Okay, so we done mixing it. So we're gonna go ahead and get our pie crust prepared. We're gonna go ahead and bring them over. And then what we like to do is sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on the bottom of them. Just do a nice little coating. All right, and then we're gonna get our pie mix, sweet potato pie mix, right into the pie crust. All right. All right, I'm gonna add a little more to this one. And then we're gonna smooth them on out. Okay, so we got them all smoothed out and we're gonna go ahead and put them in the oven. Our oven is already preheated to 350 degrees And we're gonna go ahead and get them loaded in there. Okay, so we'll leave them in there for about 35 minutes and we'll come back and check on them. All right, and they looking done. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is, we're gonna get them out the oven and I'm gonna get them over there on the board and we're gonna let them cool for a little bit. Okay, so we went ahead and let them cool off. Now, these are some beautiful and delicious pies that you could take right to Thanksgiving dinner. So don't try to get greedy and eat them before you go. All right, and until next time, peace.